What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy, and this is my first ever Walking Dead character spotlight. Let's get this party started. Okay, so the character I'm going to be talking about in this video is a character who was only in season 4 of The Walking Dead. She wasn't in any other seasons. Her name was, well, the character's name. Her name was Megan Chambler, and she was the survivor who was only in season 4 of The Walking Dead, like the first half. Not even, like the ending of the first half, kinda. And she makes her first appearance in the episode Live Bait, which is the 6th episode of season 4 of The Walking Dead. And she makes her last appearance in the 8th episode, Too Far Gone. That was the episode she died in. So, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this earlier. Major spoilers, so, yeah. Okay, sorry I didn't mention that earlier. But, she is the niece of Tara Chambler, and she is the daughter of Lily Chambler. Lily is Tara's sister, and they first make all 3 of those characters I mentioned. They all make their appearance in the episode Live Bait. What happens is the governor was out on his own, and then when he was walking around in this one town, he sees this little girl watching him from the apartment window, and I think he thought it was his daughter, like it was a vision of his daughter or something. So he goes inside the apartment building, and in there he finds Lily, Tara, and Megan, and their father. Well, Megan's grandfather, but Lily and Tara's father. He's like really sick and he's ill. So then they trust him and they accept him in, and then he stays with them for a while. And it turns out that they've been hiding in the apartment building ever since the zombie apocalypse started. Because I'm pretty sure, like, at that time period, like, only, like, a year or 2 years. I think it's between a year and a half or 2 years since the zombie apocalypse started. So they've been hiding in the apartment ever since. And, they have like a whole truck full of food outside their house just in case they need to get some food. So they have enough food to survive, and that's how they've been surviving there. And what happens is her grandfather is really sick, Megan's grandfather and Tara and Lily's father. He's really sick, but then he dies. But none of them knew that, like, if you die, like, they didn't know that if you like, even if you die without being bit, you still turn into a zombie. So that just shows you how long they were locked away for. So the governor didn't know, though. So the moment he turned and he grabbed Tara and he tried to bite her, but then the governor smashed his face in with an oxygen tank, and it was very brutal. They were all like really freaked out and terrified, and yeah, but Megan, her and the governor actually had a bond, because I think Megan reminded the governor of his daughter who died in season 3 of The Walking Dead. Well, she was already dead, but when she was a walker, Michonne killed her, and yeah, and the governor was really pissed off about that. But yeah, so like Megan and the governor, they bond, and they're always seen playing chess with each other, and as you all know, if you become friends with the governor from Walking Dead, you're not going to last very long. And what happens is Lily decides that they should leave because she thinks there's a better place for all of them. So then they all get into the truck and they drive away, and then eventually what happens is, like, the truck stops working, and then they get stranded, but then they eventually arrive at at Martinez's camp, and Martinez was one of the governor's henchmen. So yeah, and Megan ends up dying in Too Far Gone while everyone's out fighting the prison members. She gets bitten by a zombie that's like buried under the flash flood zone, and it was kind of disturbing because like she was really one of the only. When I first saw that, I thought it was really disturbing because she was really one of the only kids who got bit on screen. Like Sophia got bitten, but you didn't. But you didn't see it on screen. You saw her die. Well, her zombie die on screen, but you didn't see her die on screen. But she was really one of the only kids you saw on screen getting bitten by a walker, and it was kind of disturbing. And it was creepy how the walkers came out of the ground. I didn't really think that would ever happen, but it does on The Walking Dead. And now she was kind of like when I first saw her on The Walking Dead, I kind of knew that she was kind of doomed. She was kind of doomed to die, and there's many reasons why she was doomed to die. So, first one is she didn't really know how to defend herself. She wasn't really a tough survivor. Like she was locked in the she was hiding in the apartment the whole entire time, and she didn't know how to kill the zombies. She didn't know how to fight like Lizzie, Mika, and Carl, and also she didn't even know when to run or how to run, like how to run away or how to hide or anything, because in the the episode Live Bait, when their car breaks down and they're walking, they see a whole herd of zombies in front of them, and the governor shouts at them, "Drop all your stuff, we have to run, they're coming for us." And she just stands there like really scared, like frozen in fear. And you can't do that in a world full of flesh-eating monsters who want to tear you apart. You have to escape or fight or do something. But eventually she does run away because she runs away with the governor. They fall into this pit where all these zombies are. And the governor kills all of them, but then they get rescued by Martinez, and Martinez accepts them into their camp and everything. And the worst thing they could have done was, like, she was so used to being safe in the apartment and everything, the worst thing they could have done was to take her out of the apartment and into the world of all the zombies, out of the safe haven that she was so used to living in for the past 2 years. And that basically doomed her to die, if you do that. And, like, Tara or Lily, they didn't even teach her how to defend herself at all. And even the governor didn't teach her how to defend herself at all. Like, she was, like, she relied on them to protect her. Because she also had, like, before she died, she also, like, she also had 2 other run-ins with zombies. Like, in the one episode, Deadweight, it was the episode that came after Live Bait and before Too Far Gone. She was playing tag with Tara in the camp, but then she runs into a walker that tries to kill her. She didn't even know how to escape from the walk. She barely escaped from that walker. She crawled underneath the trailer, and she was trying to hide from the walker, and the walker actually crawled under the trailer and was trying to grab her, and Tara came in, and she was trying to pull the walker away from Megan, and the walker was so close to biting her, but then the governor showed up and shot the walker, barely saving her in time. And also, another thing, no one noticed the flash flood zone where the survivor camp was, so even if that zombie wouldn't have got her, something bad would have happened to them anyway. It seems like everyone from that camp area was really stupid, to be honest with you. But, the worst mistake that she ever made was trusting the governor. That's the true thing that got her killed, because you cannot trust the governor, you cannot befriend the governor, because he was not a good man, and he did not know what he was doing at all. And it was really sad when her character died. I felt bad for her, because Megan, Lily, Tara, they didn't know who the governor was. They trusted him. They didn't know about all the bad stuff he did in Season 3. So that's what made it sad. And she's actually, the character Megan, she's played by a girl named Mayrick Murphy, And you can actually follow her on Instagram. Just type in her name on Google search and you'll find her Instagram page. There I go again, promoting people who are more famous than I am. But if you seriously want to, go ahead. She has like 8 million followers, and I was like, what the hell, 8 million followers? But then I remember, she was a star on Walking Dead, so yeah, that will definitely do it for you. So, yeah, that's basically it. So, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe to all 3 of my channels, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And that's it, so peace out, people.